Hey Taurus, it's Star. We're going to be reading the entire deck here for you to get your whole story reading. So let's get started here. Let me start shuffling for you. I hope you are doing well and are in good health and whatnot. All right. Ooh, that deck's a little tight. These are our clarifiers. Let's start here with the main deck. And last shuffle. All right, Taurus. What's happening here in October 2020? Ooh, a lot of major arcanas in this first line. So could be that a lot of things are happening for you. Okay, so interesting. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the World card here as well. So again, I feel like there are big changes. There's creation of something new with that Empress card right there in the middle, which is your energy. I do see you kind of having this, not that you didn't have it all along, but I feel like you have even more confidence now than you did before. Confidence to stand up to others, to defend yourself in whatever changes that you want to make in your life, because I do get the sense that you're kind of shedding your old skin, Taurus. I feel like you're changing completely. Could be like your habits. You could be changing spiritual views. Could be a number of things, but let's see. Okay, bear with me while I get these cards out, and then we'll start clarifying for you. All right. Yeah, so I feel there was, on a spiritual level, I feel there has been some sort of ascension. So you've come into some spiritual knowledge or some higher knowledge that has allowed you to move forward in some area of your life where maybe in the past you may have been stuck, or you may have been insistent upon a particular path that was not to your benefit. And I feel like this has perhaps this change in view, your change of mind, your change of mindset has kind of spun you in a different direction, Taurus. And in doing so, I'm kind of seeing as though like the world is at your disposal. There's all these different possibilities now that you don't have this very rigid mindset about, like I said, it could be anything. It could be just in general, you know, but there seems to have been a rigidity, or it could even be a stubbornness, right? So just holding on to something, or persisting for way too long, until I'm getting the sense that you just said, you know what, if it's going to be this difficult, perhaps it's just not for me. But I get the sense that this is coming through a greater sense of confidence, right? So it's like you're recognizing that, you know what, I'm worth more than this, or I deserve respect, or I deserve, you know, fill in the blank there. And so I feel that your way of making your point now is by just walking away. Whereas before, maybe you showed a certain, how do I say, like not a desire for something, but it's almost as though you were begging for something, you know, begging for this to happen or for that to come through for you, or for, you know, whatever the situation is in your life, because this is a general reading, so we could be talking about a number of topics here. But the gist is that you are no longer begging for something to happen. You realize that if it hasn't happened or it's not in your life, then it's because there's something better for you. And that is the stance that you're taking here, that, you know what, it didn't work out, but it must be because there's something better out there for me. And you're just turning your back and leaving, whereas before that was not happening. So yeah, and I feel like this is sort of a process that you had to go through, Taurus. And you know, I did mention we had all these major arcana, so I kind of feel as though this was almost destiny, right? It may have been a lesson that you needed to learn. There was some type of major life lesson that you learned along the way that helped you in your growth process, in feeling more confident about yourself, and being able to just walk away from situations that really didn't serve you, or that, you know, there was just something better out there for you to begin with, right? So I do feel that, you know, you have exhibited an enormous amount of patience, just kind of sitting around waiting for something to occur, this major wish. I'm seeing here a big wish that you had, that you really stood your ground on, but it just was not happening for you. I feel as though there may have been another person involved in this, so you may have been counting on somebody else's decision, but someone here did not want to take a risk, a chance. Okay, Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, and then we have that King of Pentacles in reverse. For some of you, this may have to do with a relationship. I feel like there was a connection that you really wanted a solid commitment from this person, or you wanted to know that you meant something to them, that you were of value in their eyes. And I don't think this person was extending that. And that's not to say that they didn't feel that you were of value. I don't see that here just yet. But what I do see here is a lack of communication. So there's something that was never said that you were kind of waiting for. And I think that's what this is referring to. So it could have been a decision. It could have been just some sort of news. But I get the feeling that it's kind of a decision. Like somebody just did not take that leap of faith, and you were kind of waiting for this to happen. Well, now you're not waiting anymore. You kind of just turned your back, and you realize that, hey, you know what? Didn't work out. I'm good all by myself. I know that I'll be fine without this other person's input or even love. Okay. Now, I do feel like you had been holding on, or you have been holding on to that sense of defeat. There was a certain sense of defeat until you came into this clarity. That was a process that you arrived at through healing, through, you know, just a different view on life, on the universe, and how everything works. And I feel as though, you know, whatever happened here, even though things didn't turn out the way that you expected, your expectations were not fulfilled, but you realized that everything actually worked out just perfectly. Wow, look at this, right in the middle. I always like to see whatever's happening in the middle. To me is very important. And we have the Chariot card clarified by the Ten of Cups. So that's amazing. That's like wish come true, victory having to do with family, just joy and happiness all around is what I'm seeing here. Because I'm seeing like some kind of wish is coming true for you, Taurus, quite possibly in the month of October. I feel like something may be coming out of the blue, like you were waiting and waiting, and then all of a sudden something here, there's some type of major victory I'm getting in the month of October, something that's going to make you really happy. It could be related to the home. Okay, I'm picking up a lot on family, home vibes, some sort of change happening there. Yeah, there's look at that, the world. For some of you, this could actually mean a move of some sort. Somebody could be moving, but there looks to be like an ending, but whatever this ending is, it's more of a completion. It's the same thing, but whenever I hear ending, it has like a negative connotation sometimes. So it's more of a completion, because it's very much positive. This is something that you definitely wanted. And now I feel as though there was no real plan in place, or like I said, this kind of sneaks up on you, like you weren't expecting for this wish to come true at the time that it does. And so it's like you kind of get caught off guard because you just didn't think it would happen. Yeah. So I'm getting here as some fast energy, fast moving energy. Something happens really quickly, and like I said, it catches you off guard, unprepared. And so there's a time, there's like a need for you to take a time out until you feel very secure and safe. So there may be like a need to resist being impulsive or taking any impulsive action. I feel like there's guidance here for you to really take your time making decisions this month. I do have to mention, I believe it's October 13th, we're going into another Mercury retrograde. So definitely, and with Mars also being retrograde, you want to watch decisions, major decisions that you're making, any documents that you're signing. You know, just look over everything with a fine-tooth comb, because there's a lot of potential there. Now, a lot of times I get pushback when I say stuff like that, like, oh, am I really supposed to wait and stay unemployed just because it's Mercury retrograde? No, it's not that you have to do that. It's that there is more propensity for things to go wrong. So you have to really, you know, be very vigilant is what it is, okay? So, wow, so the Chariot card again with the Eight of Pentacles. This could very well be related to your career. You may experience like some sort of notoriety, but it's well deserved. That's what it feels like, that this is something that you may have been expecting because you know the work that you put into whatever this is. But whatever it is affecting your home somehow. So this could be like, I don't know, it could even be like a windfall of some sort. But I'm getting here Eight of Pentacles with the Chariot. You know, it's like everything is kind of tying together to possibly like work, and in turn, I mean, you know, if you're making more money at work, then that affects your family very positively, and there's celebration here. That's what I'm seeing. But I'm seeing here there's like opportunities being extended out to you. Okay, well, that's interesting. So we have the Ten of Cups clarified by the Empress in reverse. So it's something that, and maybe that's why it kind of catches you off guard. It could be some work, something that you were working on. Again, I'm getting related to family, possibly. It could even be like a family business, or just work that is related to your family. Okay, so whatever that may be. Maybe, again, because I'm seeing a move here for someone. So that may be something for a few of you. But I'm feeling here that whatever it was, it's almost as though you felt like it wasn't, you were putting in a lot of effort, but it wasn't flourishing. And then all of a sudden, wow, it just grows out of nowhere. You see, like there's a change in direction, but it's because you continue to give to this. You continue to put work in, you continue to put effort. Yeah. Okay, so again here, I feel for some of you, you may be getting like a new job offer. Okay, so somebody is taking notice, and maybe they want to steal you away from wherever it is that you are working currently. But the thing is that I'm kind of feeling here that there's a need for you to resist this offer. It may be like a too good to be true type of thing. And so, or even if it's not like too good to be true, it somehow doesn't fit into your, you know, maybe a job that pays a whole lot more, but it also requires a whole lot more of you, and possibly more so than you're willing to give, right? So it could be a position where you may not have the luxury of having like a good work-life balance, and maybe you're at the time in your life where that's unacceptable. You know, at some point in my life, I was fine with that in my 20s, but now, hell no. So yeah, I feel as though maybe on paper something looks really good, but this is like secondary. I feel like there's something really major that's happening that's going to make you very happy, but this is like in addition to that, I feel like there's some offers coming in out of nowhere as well, work related type of offers that you may actually be turning down. And there seems to be some good reason for that, because I feel like the cards are telling you to kind of resist. Don't take any, you know, impulsive action. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so here again, I'm seeing a decision of no. So whatever that means to, you know, you guys, if you're waiting for some sort of decision, I feel like it's having to do with like work or something you've been working on. But I feel like this is you saying no. You determining that this is not the right fit for you and your family, because again, I'm getting big family vibes here. Something to do with family, money, family business, family money, you know, something along those lines. Let me see here. Okay, I'm getting here, all right. So what I'm seeing here, this is one scenario. Remember always, this is a general reading, so some things may apply to you, some things may not. I'm seeing here somebody, again, having some sort of opportunity to change jobs. There's a big change in like either a job or living arrangements, that type of thing. Remember I saw a move over here. So yeah, I'm seeing that. I'm seeing a big change, moving on, either from a job or from a place where you were living. Things were not too great, right? So, but what I feel here is that if you've been struggling financially, or, you know, maybe you've just been in a funk because of things that are going on in the world, don't allow that to like push you into something that you normally wouldn't do, okay? Because maybe your emotions are high right now. Maybe you're just feeling a little bit vulnerable. I don't know. But I feel here that just don't give up hope. I just feel that something is about to change for you. But if you go and make major changes, so what I'm going to say to you is, like in the month of October, I don't really feel it's time for you to decide to make a huge change and like take action then. It may be a better time to plan for these events, but not to actually take action. Now, if you do that, I feel that some sort of new opportunity is going to come to you. You are not going to find it. It will find you. It will come to you. And whatever it is, look at these cards. 10 of Cups, Chariot, 9 of Cups with the Magician. So you're manifesting something that you've desired for a very long time. And again, I see your family benefiting from this on a monetary level. But it's like knowing, this is really about knowing when to say yes and when to say no, because there's going to be opportunities that you just have to flat out decline. And you know, I kind of feel like it all ties back to where we started here, where you went through some sort of healing process that made you much more confident. I think that is really going to play into these decisions a whole lot, because when you don't feel or you don't recognize your own value, sometimes we tend to accept less. Okay, so we may have a million opportunities, but we have to be able to choose the ones that really align with what we have to offer, what we deserve. So, you know, for example, let's say you've been, I don't know, a professor at a college for 10 years, and then all of a sudden you get, for whatever reason, 5 different offers for a receptionist job. Well, that doesn't really align with where you are in life and your experience and whatnot. But if you have no clue that what you do, you know, has value and your experience has value, or you just don't put value on that, then you might, you know, accept an offer that really is, you are way overqualified for. So I think that that's important for you to, and I'm giving an extreme, obviously, an extreme example, but it's just, you know, something to illustrate for you. So there will be opportunities extended to you. Not necessarily will all of them be worthy of you. Okay, so there's a need for you to take your time. That's what I'm saying there. Take your time and don't make these impulsive decisions, because I feel there's something very special here for you. Okay, let's see what else. Wow, though, it feels so positive. I pick up on a couple different, like at least 2 or 3 instances. Like one thing here, I feel you've been waiting for a while. You had already discarded it as never going to happen, and then boom, something happens. Then it's like something that comes out of the blue that's amazing, that's going to make you super happy. And then there's like offers related to work. So a couple different things. It feels exciting, I have to say. All right, let's see. So we have that Fool in reverse again, which I remember from the last spread that we did. And I feel this is referring, remember I said there was, there may have been somebody who didn't take a chance on you in whatever capacity. This could be relationship-wise, like romantic, or this could even be, you know, career-wise. Somebody just did not take a chance. They didn't extend an offer out for whatever reason. I feel like you are, after a long period of waiting, there seems to be some waiting here. Something changes. I feel like you finally are able to put that to rest. You know, like it's not getting under your skin. Some of you, you know, if this was like career related, like you were passed over for something that you felt was unfair, that you really deserved that thing and you didn't get it. I feel like something happened, like there's the end of a wait here, and finally a change happens, but it's like it comes with clarity. It brings clarity as to why these things did not work out. So that may be something to look forward to. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Okay, so yeah, see we have here the Page of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords. So again, I feel like you acquired this higher knowledge with the Hermit card being here, and you now know, you know, when to end situations, when something has run its course. It just keeps coming up here in the cards. I feel like there's a situation that, again, you're finally leaving this behind. Now, this could have been, like I said, a romantic situation, or a situation where you felt that you were unfairly overlooked, is what I'll say. I feel like this was very emotional for you. But I'm seeing here that it's almost as though you learned the tools necessary to deal with things, you know, like on the spot. I feel like, you know, me being a Taurus, I do recognize that in myself, that because we don't like change, we're one of those fixed signs that we don't really take to change very well. It's almost like when things come out of the blue, it may take us a little bit longer to process it all and to come to terms with it. And I do feel that you have gained that knowledge, that wisdom to deal with those things that come out of left field more effectively, especially when it comes to other people. So how you deal with other people in those types of situations. And also maybe cutting ties with certain people or situations, circumstances, just knowing when to just draw the line and say, okay, enough is enough. You know, no matter how much I wanted this, I recognize that I probably can get better anyway, you know, that type of thing. I do get the sense here, if you were involved in a romantic situation where possibly you feel like the energy or the attention that you gave this person was not reciprocated, or they never really extended an offer even though there were feelings on the line, and it seems like that was pretty evident to you. I feel like you're going to get clarity on that situation here, but clarity in the sense that, again, Six of Pentacles in reverse, the reason why this person didn't extend an offer is because there was not much that they could have offered you. Okay, so it's not what I would say here is, like, don't take it personally. I don't feel like it was personal to you. It was more so about either that other person or the circumstance itself. So there's more to it than how you were viewing that situation. I feel like you were viewing it in a very personal way. You were taking things to heart when there were other factors involved that you just didn't know about. Okay, so I do feel, again, that you're getting that clarity with that sun there right under the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, oh, I like this. And again, look at this, clarity and truths. Truths are being told this month. You're going to find something out. So we do have the full moon coming up on the 1st of October. So hopefully this will be posted by then, and that would be today. So yeah, you may be finding out some truth, possibly during this full moon. Something that you did not know about. You may be hearing from someone or getting some news. But I see you moving on. Again, I'm seeing you moving on from a situation that did you some harm, that held you back in the past and caused you to feel unworthy. Somebody here caused you to feel unworthy. And you went through a whole process just to teach yourself that you don't get that sense of worth from anybody external to you. It has to be already within yourself. And I think you learned that lesson. I think you're there, or most of you anyway. Okay, interesting. Let's see here. Oh. Okay. Okay, so see, this first card here, you probably can't see it from all the way over there, but it's the Eight of Cups, and it's clarified by the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, which is your energy, which is telling me that you are leaving behind these emotions that, again, didn't allow you to see clearly what your self-worth is. You know, you didn't have that very clearly ingrained in you. And I feel like you're leaving that behind. That negative view of yourself is no more. Yeah, I'm seeing here you have been stuck. Again, I'm getting people around you who were, I have to say, like a negative force in your life. So these could be friends, acquaintances, family, siblings, you know, anybody. But I feel as though whoever this was making you feel, or I shouldn't say they were making you feel any kind of way. You were allowing yourself to feel a certain way as a result of other people's influence on you. Because, you know, we do have to take responsibility for our own way of feeling. It's nobody's responsibility to make us feel good. We have to learn how to do that on our own. And that's what I feel you went through, and you did. But I do sense that you were stuck in this situation for quite a while, and you have released. Because I see it here. Here we have the devil, and he's in reverse when we get down here. So coming into the month, some of you may still be stuck in that frame of mind, in that situation where you felt like you were less than others. Because, you know, whatever someone did or didn't do put you into that mind frame, and you were stuck there for quite a while. I feel like you were stuck with some heartbreak and some disappointment there with the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Three of Swords. Let's see here. Yeah, you see we have the Seven of Swords in reverse with the Six of Pentacles reverse, which we have here. Remember, I talked about it before. So again, it's what I said at the beginning when I laid the cards out. The truth is, the Seven of Swords, what you didn't know is that whatever this offer or you know, offer, I feel like it has to do with love, because we do have that Ace of Cups there with the Three of Swords. It doesn't have to be, but I feel like in a lot of cases it does. Some of you could have been stuck even in like third-party situations where someone had a choice between you and another person. Maybe they strung you along and they ended up choosing the other person. If that's the case, I'm here to tell you, it really had very little to do with you. More so, this person just had nothing to offer. They really had no place in your life. And yeah, so we're changing direction from that, or they chose a different direction, is what I should say. Let's see here. I feel like you may have gone through a period of isolation, and that was very much in a way destined. It's like you needed that time for self-reflection, and again to really process those lessons that you were meant to learn. And I feel like what you didn't see coming, or what you didn't expect to come out of this dark time in your life, was for you to come back stronger, even more secure within yourself. So it's like, wow, okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles here with the Two of Cups. Let's see what's happening here. Oh, Ten of Swords, Six of Wands. Interesting. So this situation here where you were waiting for a long time, you were kind of bound to this. It's like you couldn't get it out of your mind. It really got under your skin, I have to say. And so, but there was separation. I'm sensing separation here between you and another person, distance even, with that Two of Wands being there. And almost like you got frustrated that nothing ever came of this. You never really found out what the whole truth was, and here you are still stuck in that feeling of powerlessness. But again, what you didn't see coming is that this was going to make you a stronger, wiser person. And I feel that when you hit that point of being stronger and wiser, more confident, I feel like people are coming out of the woodwork here with the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. So somebody could be traveling to see you perhaps, or I'm feeling like there may be like a return, someone wanting to work with you now. You know, they want to interact, where maybe before they shunned you or they ignored you. You were just another option. Well, here I feel that there's another opportunity here with the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Cups being extended to you to play nice. You know, somebody wants to play nice. That's what I'm seeing here. I do feel as though they see this as a challenge, okay? And quite possibly because of the history that happened between you and this person in the past, they do see it as a challenge that, you know, would I be able to resurrect this situation after it's been dead for so long? Well, the truth is that you've already laid this burden down. You know, it took you a long time, and you may still think about this situation, However, I don't think that if you were put today into that same situation, today you would not act the same way that you did back then. So that is your proof that there was growth, and whatever made you feel like there was some type of injustice done to you, I don't think you would allow that to happen anymore. Yeah. And the thing is that this person knows that they really never reciprocated. They never put in any effort. They never did anything. So I can see why they would, view this, coming back and mending fences with you somewhat of a challenge, because I see it as almost like there's nothing impossible, but it takes some balls to do something like that. Because again, they're well aware and they are worried about this. But I feel that there's a certain amount of ego or confidence that is leading them into the direction of believing that this is something that they can possibly accomplish. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is yourself, with the Queen of Cups, which is interesting because right underneath that is the Queen of Cups in reverse. So let's do some more clarifying here. Okay. Yeah, so okay, yeah, look at that. The Knight of Swords clarifying the Moon in reverse. Page of Swords clarified by the Two of Swords in reverse. So again, some sort of news, truth coming out, some kind of communication coming to you. Somebody, this could be in the form of emails, text messages, a phone call, possibly even hearing it through the grapevine, seeing some kind of information on somebody's social media, or them seeing information about you. I feel it's more so you seeing information or hearing information about this situation that we've been talking about. And I do feel that this kind of puts you into your feelings, or it takes you back to that place of when there was a lot of emotion happening here. But at the same time, even though it takes you back there, it's like you snap out of it really quickly, and that's when you cut ties with that devil. Yeah, look at that. The devil clarified by the Emperor, which means that you take back your power from this devil that had you feeling helpless and powerless, and like you were their little puppet. You are not their puppet. Yeah, look at that. So you seem to be a giver, Taurus. So whatever you were offering, this offer that was on the table at one point, or whatever you can offer this situation, whether it be romantic or otherwise, I feel like that offer is no longer on the table. You're not, even though this person, this situation may have come back around to play nice again, to see if you will entertain them. I don't see you as being very entertaining here, and it's because you don't want to. Yeah, look at that. Five of Pentacles with the Eight of Wands in reverse. It's almost as though, over here where the Queen of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups there, the fact that this put you in your feelings, it almost works to your advantage, because that can be a tricky thing. Sometimes, situations trigger you getting into your feelings, and then you get all mushy about something, and sometimes we make mistakes because we can go back to exes, for example, because we're only remembering the good times and feeling nostalgic about a situation that we are romanticizing, and we're not really looking at it from a realistic point of view. Whereas here, I feel like you are put back into your feelings, but it only brings back memories of feeling rejected, of feeling devalued one way or another. And so, it makes you stronger. This truth, this reality that you needed to see, painful as it may be, I don't feel it's going to be as painful as it was the first time around. I don't feel that at all. I feel this actually works for you because it like allows you to see what you should have seen back then, and it snaps you out of it, out of that like dreaminess, and no, you're not doing that anymore. Now it's like, yeah, I have something to offer, but I'm not offering it to you. And so I do see you kind of pushing people away, possibly even blocking communication. Okay, so here we have the Queen of Cups in reverse with the Moon. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I feel as though at one point your emotions really took over, and that kind of got you into trouble because it put you in a very, very vulnerable position that someone may have taken advantage of. And so, but now I feel as though, let me see. Yeah, see, I keep getting these cards about truth. Again, I'm getting the sense you are being presented with an offer, Taurus. I feel like somebody is working really hard to paint this pretty picture, and to kind of explain away, you know, the past and how that turned out, and no, it really wasn't this way, it was that way. Be careful of somebody trying to gaslight you, because I do kind of pick that up, like too much. It's almost as though they're relying on the fact that, see, in the past, like I said, you may have allowed yourself to get carried away with your emotions. So you allowed your emotions to really make decisions for you. And that's what put you in that vulnerable spot. Well, I feel like this person is trying to get you back into that mindset, into that way of behaving, because they saw that potential, that you have this potential to be governed by your emotions, and so they use that to their benefit. Not necessarily to say that they're bad people, but I would call that manipulative at the very least. And so there is this big decision that you need to make that is a little bit clouded by emotion, by fear, by fantasy, that type of thing. It's very murky, you know, very cloudy and murky, and but I feel that you see things very clearly though now. You're not the same person you were, and I don't think people around you, because you spent some time here in isolation. So I almost feel as though people don't really know the new you. There has been a major change, a metamorphosis within you, to where you're not following the same patterns that you did in the past, and that is what is surprising others. Yeah, I feel like other people around you, it's like they don't even know how to deal with you anymore. They feel like they don't know you, that you're acting kind of strange, and it's not that you're acting strange. You're just more, I feel like you've matured. I'm also seeing here, there's a possibility here for a connection that is very lusty. Um, I'm not getting like too much feeling, at least on the one side. Okay, so you may have had feelings. I don't really pick up that you do anymore though, but I just feel it's more lust based. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, okay. So somebody is going to be, I'm seeing it here again. There's going to be, I feel like somebody is going to be reaching out to you. Again, out of the blue, you're gaining there's again a revelation. This is all about a truth, a major truth coming out. And here it is, the Hangman in reverse. It's about gaining awareness that you didn't have before, and it comes out of nowhere with that Tower card. It just shakes you up. Because I feel, you know, there's a King of Cups here. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Cancer, Pisces. Oh my gosh. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What is wrong with me? Yeah, so Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, especially Cancer, very strong Cancer energy here. But this person wants to have some sort of reunion with you, and I feel like what they need to tell you is all about their feelings and their emotions. They're all in their feelings about you. And I feel that they had been holding this back, and it out of nowhere, it just comes out of nowhere. They want to tell you. Yeah, they okay. So remember I told you here there was something about pride and ego. Someone's pride or ego was getting in the way. Well, I feel like they're putting their ego aside for the sake of rekindling a connection that you and this person had. And I do feel like they're offering apologies. They're definitely sharing feelings if they hadn't before. Yeah, you see 5 of Cups in reverse with the Death card in reverse. They want to make things better. They don't want to let this go. And again, Scorpio energy there, as in Judgment card. So yeah, you see, so this person felt like, you know, there was something holding them back from expressing themselves. No more. Some major expression is happening here. But, and I feel this is more like your energy. See, here we have the Page of Cups in reverse, Page of Wands upright. Here we have the Queen of Swords in reverse with the 4 of Cups. So again, this kind of tells me that you, after all that you've been through, you're ready to let that go. You're not really wanting to rehash the past. And whatever it is that they're offering, I see you rejecting. And like I said, I see you rejecting and actually cutting communication. The pages are also about communication. So I do feel like somebody makes an approach, but their approach, again, can be very lusty. So it may not be, you know, exactly what you were hoping for way back when. But when the offer does come through, it's that you realize that you deserve better. Isn't that how we started this reading to begin with? There was this sense that you had full awareness now that if things didn't work out, it's because you deserved more. And that's what I'm seeing here. But you are getting this satisfaction of almost like being validated. Not that we should need to be validated by others, but it's nice once in a while, huh? So yeah, that's what I'm picking up on. Let's see. Let's finish this up for you, Taurus. Yeah, someone's coming back. I'm telling you. Mercury Retrograde, October 13th. So maybe like towards the end of the month, mid-month to the end of the month, quite possibly. And it's going to shake things up. Wow, 10 of Pentacles at the very last card there. Okay, let's see. Ooh, see? During this time that you've been in separation from this person, if this reading is for you, you'll know by now. So if you're separated by someone who pushed you away, ghosted you perhaps, or just rejected you somehow, or made you feel unworthy, this person has been thinking about you this whole time. I feel like you have been thinking about them as well. But yeah, this person has been thinking about you. They felt regret that they didn't take the action or make the statements that they needed to make. So there is regret, and I do feel like they are going to express that to you. Here they are coming back, the 6 of Cups in reverse, coming back to tell you some secrets. Remember that Moon card right in the middle. And here's that Knight of Cups, offering you their cup, their feelings, and bringing awareness. The Hangman in reverse, enlightenment, awareness, revolution. See, there's a major shakeup and there's a major ending, because even with that, right next to it is the Death card. So I do feel that this person is coming back, not necessarily for you to take them back, although some of you may, but it's not necessarily for you to take them back, more so for you to come full circle be aware of the entire situation, the full truth, but from a different perspective. It's one of those situations where you can't see the forest from the trees. Well, here you're getting a bigger picture, an understanding of what exactly did happen and how you are not unworthy. You know, those feelings of being unworthy or not good enough, I think will dissipate. You will finally be able to close this cycle. This was a cycle that you were going through, and I do feel like a good majority of you have learned the lessons. Now, this situation with this person, like I said, some of you may go back to them. I feel the majority of you will not, because I do feel the majority of you did learn the lessons. And the thing is that this awareness, it just uncovers a lot of deceit that happened here, and you cannot overlook that. So I feel like it's kind of dead in the water. It really is. It may bring closure. That I do feel that you're going to get. Finally, you're going to get closure in this situation. But I don't feel like you want another go around. Yeah, see, 6 of Cups. So the past, you're letting it go. 4 of Cups in reverse. Whatever emotions or feelings were still there was still residual. You're dumping that out. You don't want any part of it because you're looking toward long-term happiness. Yeah. And so I just don't see you, you know, taking action toward this situation. You're just going to let it end, let it be. And you're going to take whatever you learned with you, but you're not holding on. I feel like this serves in the purpose of like letting go of any resentments, any doubts that you still had lingering. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. But also you're not really entertaining anymore. You see, I feel like in the past, this situation, whatever this was, I feel like for most of you, it's a romantic situation. You may have idealized this person. This person was held in very high regard to you. But the way that they saw you was very short-term pleasure. They didn't really take you seriously. And I think that's what really hurt you, was the fact that you weren't taken seriously. You weren't given a certain level of respect. And so now when somebody approaches you with low vibrational energy, maybe just wanting, you know, a night of fun or just lusty type of energy, you're just not about it. You want somebody who has a plan, who has something to bring to the table, and who sees the value in you and shows you their value as well. So yeah, I see this as being positive in the sense that you can finally just put it to bed and realize that, you know, all along you were desiring something that you would have been kind of selling yourself short. So let's get a couple of oracle cards here for you. Taurus, October 2020. Okay. Let's see. We have healthy lifestyle. Eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. Gentleness. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. And leadership. Yes. It is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. So, wow, how interesting. So this to me very much screams self-love. Take care of yourself, okay? Take care of your physical body. I know I have to concentrate on this. This quarantine has not done me any good. But anyway, taking care of yourself, you know, giving yourself time to rest, to exercise, all of that. Focus on you. And then this, super important, because I do feel like you in the past were surrounding yourself with people who were not very gentle with you, who were kind of mean, mean-spirited, you know. So I think that now you have to be very careful who you share your energy with, because not everybody is worthy. And I do believe that you know that now. And this, to me, leadership. Remember right at the beginning of the reading, we had that Queen of Wands sitting there. And I told you this was what the healing was all about. This is what the lesson was all about, for you to find this, to find the power within, and stop giving your power away to other people by needing validation. That's why I said that we shouldn't really need validation from others, because when you're seeking validation from anybody outside of yourself, you're giving your power away. And that's what I feel the lesson was for you. So yeah, that is your reading for the month of October, Taurus. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you soon. Bye.